But fella, we about to backtrack here because this guy from Canada, he's still mad about this goddamn Kendrick Lamar situation.
They not like us. They not like us.
The legal fireworks are intensifying between Drake, fellow heavyweight Kendrick Lamar, and Universal Music Group over the diss track Not Like Us. And this morning, UMG CEO Lucien Grange breaking his silence on Drake's latest discovery bid after Drake accused UMG, his own label, of orchestrating a scheme to devalue his brand through the release and alleged aggressive promotion of Kendrick's hit song.
They not like us. They not like us.
In a court filing, Grange calling the allegations ridiculous, adding it makes no sense whatsoever. The CEO further says the company has invested hundreds of millions of dollars backing Drake's career. Last year, Drake filed a suit against UMG for defamation, and this week he's asking a federal judge to force UMG and Grange to turn over the label's unredacted contract with Lamar.
At the heart of Drake's argument is that UMG made it so that Kendrick Lamar was benefiting to the detriment of Drake. Drake is trying to see how best Kendrick Lamar could have profited from this scheme that Drake is accusing UMG to have endeavored.
Although Lamar isn't a defendant in the case, Drake's legal strategy centers around the distribution and promotion of his song, especially those scathing lyrics.
Say, Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to Cell Block 1.
Drake is accusing UMG of knowingly spreading a false and malicious narrative about him, Grange calling the claims absurd. Not Like Us continues to top the charts and rack up Grammys, especially following the electrifying Super Bowl halftime show watched by over 100 million fans worldwide.
Let me hear you say,
in the heart of a discovery practice between Drake and UMG. And once that's done, both sides, armed with the facts of their case, will try to come to some sort of settlement agreement. And if that fails, this case will quickly move towards a trial.
Hey, coming to you first on Pharaoh King. Do you think that Drake taking this rap battle loss to Kendrick to the extreme? Because on top of that, he's asking for records on Kendrick if he beat his girl. He's asking for DNA tests of his kids to make sure that his kids are his kids. So do you think that besides that, and of course asking for this stuff from Kendrick's people, you think that he took this rap battle loss to the extreme?
Man, I'm not, privy to music, situations. I'm just saying Drake is he's just upset that somebody got the best of him. He does. I mean, who was it? He wants to be a street dude. He wants to be a street dude. He grew up in the television show. His father, I think, if not, was a musician, if I'm not mistaken. With that being said, he's been known to have, like, he got that kid, what's it, Adonis or something, his name, from a porn star.
Yeah.
Or something like that. He doesn't have a good history with women. So if Kendrick Lamar is going after him, I would take that as a loss. And now I gotta try to, do some defamation to the guy that's beating my ass, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying there, conspiracy brother. Do you think that he's taking it too far though? I understand that. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, conspiracy brother. Yeah. I understand that you're saying that the label did this for Kendrick, but they also did it for you. But then on top of that, you're going after the label, and then you always say that it wasn't about Kendrick, but now you want to get like police records to see if Kendrick beat his kid, and also beat his wife, and also DNA to make sure that his kids are really his kids. So do you think Drake is taking this goddamn rap loss battle to the extreme?
Not really, because I've been doing a lot of looking into the music industry and like publishing and advances, all the shit that they do. So they advanced this guy like $400 million. And once he's able to pay that money off, he can get out of the contract. So if you defame him and fuck up his money making ability, now he can't pay this money back. Now he's stuck in this contract making albums for us for years. So when you look at the music side, the business side of music and how they do these artists, I can see where you got a case like y'all did this because y'all know I'm gonna make this money back. I'm gonna pay y'all back. I'm gonna be able to get out of this shit. I might even be able to do like Taylor Swift, Michael Jackson, buy my masters back and have control over my own music. Which, in the music industry, they don't want them people having control over their music because that's how
Yeah.
they continuously make money off of it.
Yeah.
So when you look at that aspect of it, the rap shit he got killed on. If it wasn't, I think it's more about the money and him losing money off of this, not being able to recoup the money and pay these folks back. So now they got him stuck for more years and more years. So at the end of the day, when it boiled down to the money aspect and that, to me, that's what he's upset about. Is now y'all done fucked up my money. Now I can't pay y'all back, and y'all know that I won't be able to pay y'all back if y'all did this. So
I
I
got
want
you.
to find out, is this a coordinated effort to keep me from making that money? Because Drake hot, but he ain't been
Yeah.
shit since that happened, and he ain't
Yeah.
making no money. So now he
Yeah.
gonna be stuck in that contract for fucking the rest of his life, essentially, if he
Yeah.
can't pay him back. Because yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Matt Professor. Yeah, I could understand that aspect of it. If you have a beef with your label, or you have beef with a company that working for you, and they're doing something that you think is sabotaging your way of making money or your livelihood. But my point of the extreme part is, why do you want to go after Kendrick? He beat you in the rap battle, but yet you want to find out if he beat his wife. You want to find out if his kids is really his kids. What part of that has to do with you beefing with your record label? That's why I say, do you think that he's taking this to the extreme?
Well, of course he is, because here's the thing that kills me. Remember back in the day with LL Cool J and
Yeah, yeah,
Kumo D, rather, I'm sorry, one of the original rap beefs.
yeah.
Kumo D had a hot album. LL put something out and washed him. You ain't heard shit from Kumo D in ages. How you like
That's
me
because of
now?
those
How
big
you
ass
like me now?
sunglasses
What,
he
40
wore.
years old now?
Yeah,
Um,
Yeah, but
I
cool.
mean,
It's good though.
the problem I have with
Kept
Drake
moving up.
is he trying to turn a business issue into a personal one.
yeah,
And that's my biggest issue. You lost this. Just let it go. You can't win by personally trying to run Kendrick under the mud. You can't do it now, my guy. I mean, that Super Bowl halftime show, the fact that Kendrick Lamar got it mainly because of They Not Like Us means you've already lost. So
yeah.
just let it go. Let the
So
lawsuit
you
go.
think he just randomly happened to get that?
I understand.
Come on,
I,
man.
I didn't interrupt you. Please be quiet. I
Just
don't
saying.
know
I'm
the
asking you a question.
I'm not gonna comment on the ins and out of this buyout and whatever all that other shit is. But the point of fact is, if Drake hasn't earned enough to buy back his own shit in his entire career, his entire 25-year career in music, then what the hell is he doing wrong? Because
Yeah.
All he
by
gotta do
now,
is sell that plane.
by now he should have enough money to buy himself out of whatever contract he signed with UMG. And the fact that he's trying to make, like I said, the fact that he's trying to make a rap beef going into somebody's life, into somebody's personal life, because everybody knows about your life. The thing about this song that about They Not Like Us was all this shit Kendrick talked about in the song was shit people already been saying about Drake for years.
Thank you.
For years and years and years. So now he's upset that it's coming out from an artist that he himself said he didn't care for anyway, and he didn't think would ever do anything. I mean, you underestimated the dog in this man. So, you can't get mad about that anymore. Let it go, Drake. Just let this shit go.
Yeah, and then the what basically what Kendrick is saying there, Tim Dog, is that, hey, basically he put out, well, Pusha T put out about Adonis, but then
Yeah.
he's talking about, I like young girls. So what do I have to do? I guess the way for me to get people to stop thinking that I'm a pedophile is to say that, hey, when I say it in my record, basically that he beats his wife and his kids is not his, I want the proof so I could put that out there. And people are basically come back on my side and basically say, yeah, Drake was right. Kendrick was beating his goddamn wife, and the kids that he claims are not his. So that's what I'm saying, taking it to the extreme. It's not about the record label, I don't think. It's about trying to save face and to smear Kendrick Lamar. Your thoughts, Tim Dog?
I think that Drake just needs to just move on. Who started this beef in the first place?
Kendrick.
Okay, Kendrick started.
Yeah, Kendrick started on what was it? Was it Control? I think it was going to Control with Jay Electronica.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he started what he finished what he started. So I'll give him that.
Go ahead, Tim. No, I need to cut you off.
No, but even still, just because someone starts something with you, or you don't have to respond, and he kept responding. Then Kendrick, so it was like a tit for tat until somebody got into their feelings and it got personal, and it got out of control. But Kendrick, he was just doing what he wanted to do to make money. And Drake, he's been making money all this long. Like he said, he was on top for a while, and now here's somebody who took him down, and he doesn't like it, so his feelings are hurt. So to me, it's like he's just a sore loser. And when you get personal, that's when you can tell, because there's no reason to throw anyone's kids. Paternity of anyone's kids or their domestic violence accusations. I mean, you say it, oh well, get on with it. You didn't see Kendrick Lamar doing anything about it.
Yeah,
but Drake got upset about him saying a pedophile. Just that one thing. Come on, he said a lot of stuff about you, but you don't hear anything about him saying about Rick Ross, and Rick Ross be all up in Drake's ass.
Yeah, but Rick Ross is not relevant.
No, but what I'm saying
I understand what you're saying. An elephant doesn't pay attention to a fly. I hate to say it. Shit.
Hey, until that fly starts the fuck out of them, then they will.
I'm saying $10. But conspiracy, bro, I'm gonna get you back in here quick. Like, I understand you talking about the money aspect of it, but everybody is a man. And the one thing that Kendrick did, and Tim Dog just talked about it as well. He did talk about his kids. He did say that, hey, he had another daughter out there, and he did say some things that was kind of personal. And anybody, if you say something personal about me, I don't give a damn. I'm trying to find every goddamn thing to come back on your ass with. And of course, after I done lost this rap battle that I thought I could have won, I'm gonna try to save face and go after that you beat your wife, and go after that the kids are not yours. You understand what I'm saying? So can you see?
Because y'all saying that he's saying personal stuff about Kendrick Lamar, but at the same time, he said something personal about him being a pedophile.
But that's what I'm saying. That's
what I'm saying. It's not right on either end. But at the end, like I said, at the end of the day, they advanced him $400 million the first time. He made that back like that. Mm-hmm. Then they advanced him $500 million. And now they see he was on track to make that back. So, again, if we can stop you from making that money.
So let me ask you this then. Can I ask you this then? So if that's the case, if that's the case, and it's about the record label, shouldn't he have just kept it with the record label? Because you both say
because Kendrick Lamar was the one with the song.
Okay.
So that put him into it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, ain't both of them on the same record label?
I'm gonna say this
both of them on the same record label.
It's more than just one song.
So
I'm gonna say this about
at the end of the day,
I don't know if it's the record label or the distributor.
A lot more money.
What is UMG?
If we can stop him from making the money,
problem,
is UMG a distributor or is the record label?
I don't know what they are, but
it's a label. It's both.
Okay.
But here's the problem I have with that.
in advance of him. Hold on, let me finish, man.
Yeah,
they gave him $500 million in advance. So he has to make that off of all his record sales. And then once he pays them back, then everything he makes off of that, he gets to keep. So the $500 million, that goes to all the shit he got to pay for and all that other shit like that. So at the end of the day, if we can stop you from making that money back, we still own you.
But
you can't get out of this.
Here's the thing.
Y'all say he could have paid it off. He could have paid it off. Again, if you don't, like you say, you don't know nothing about the music business. I've been looking into this shit for the past few months now.
What I'm saying is, name me one business that'll just lose $500 million with no payback and think nothing of it. That's
Yeah.
why that part of the
That's the
conspiracy
thing. They're
makes no
not gonna
sense to
lose
me.
it, but they're
They're
gonna
in
lose
business.
their money
No,
maker.
They, but if they're not gonna lose it, then what's
You're
the
right.
point
They're in business
of
to
them
make money,
That's a
but if
distributing
bad
the
they
music?
investment.
That none of
no
it
no
makes
no no
any
no,
sense.
if
None
he
of it
make
on
the
that.
money
None of it
back,
on that side.
and this is
None of it on that
if
side
he
makes
makes
sense.
the
What
money
you're
back, and
saying.
this is the end of his contract, if this last advance was the end of him, he can do whatever he want after this. He ain't got to sign with
But
us. He ain't gonna make
whether or
us no
not
more
he
money once
makes
he's
it,
gone. He can leave
whether
and
or not he
go
makes it back
independent.
once the
Can I
contract
ask
is up,
you
the
this?
contract is up. That's why
Yeah,
that makes
can I
no
ask you this,
sense.
But the
Mad Professor?
contract is dependent
Yeah.
upon him paying that money back. If he
Yeah,
don't
But
pay
why
that money
renew
back,
the
then that
contract for
contract
that amount of money?
extends.
yeah.
So if we stop that
I'm
contract from ending and him being able to pay us back, now he's still stuck in
Why
that
would you
contract,
make
still
a
having to pay us
contract
this
for
money.
500
but see,
million after paying
this is the
400
question I'm gonna ask
million?
you, Mad
That don't
Professor.
make sense.
I want you to say
That's
what you
the
want
thing
to say.
about the music business that people don't understand is how they
No,
work and
Drake,
negotiate
Drake
things.
I
It's a
got,
got
fucking
I got
agreed
that,
scam
but I'm
for
gonna
the
get Mad
to
Professor
artists.
back in.
deal
Let me get the
with
Mad Professor back in
that.
here. I understand what you're saying there, on conspiracy brother, but this is what I'm gonna say. Let's say if he stays on the label, they say that they put out over $100 million to push him to make him the superstar that he is. So if he stays on the label and he's doing what he's doing, Mad Professor, they're not going to put their energy to put his music out there to make him try to make some money. So the record company will be in a lose-lose situation. We're not going to promote you. We're not going to get our money back. You're not going to make no money. So I don't understand.
And that's my problem with that's my problem with what conspiracy brother is saying. It doesn't make sense. No business would give you $500 million and just declare that shit as a loss because you didn't make it back in a time when you state, because most record labels, they don't put time limits on their contracts. They do it on the name, they do it on the music itself. It's just like with Prince, he had to wait his contract out as the artist because Warner Brothers owned the name Prince and anything therein. That's why I'm saying
Where's
that
Prince now?
that's why I'm saying getting this advance makes no sense, because they don't want him to pay back the advance. I loan a mother. If I loan somebody $20, I want my goddamn $20 back eventually. I mean, come on. So
It
you
sounds like the thing
getting
is, hold on. The thing is, hold on. If they still own the publishing, still own the masters, still own license rights,
understand
even
that
if they
part, but
release
here's the
him,
thing.
they
But
can make
here's
money
the
off
thing.
of, and he
Here's the
can't make
thing, though.
shit. That's again,
Here's the
you
thing.
don't know all the shit that goes into a
And
contract.
I already said
You're
that.
talking
That's why
off
I'm saying
of
this
a
don't make
fan
any
and
sense. But here's the
spectator.
thing: whether or not his contract
It
is up
makes a
and he's
lot of
paid back
sense.
the money, they still own his masters unless it's in the contract that he owns his masters. Whatever
Unless
he
he
put out,
has enough money to
whatever he
buy
put
his
out,
shit back, which he probably does, and that's why
they don't have to
he's
sell
waiting to
him.
buy his own shit. Just like
They don't
Taylor
have to
Swift
sell
bought
him his shit.
her own
They don't have
16
to
album
sell him his shit, and that's
she
the
bought
point.
Can't talk at the same time.
What I'm saying is they don't
Taylor
have to
Swift
sell
bought her
him his
shit back.
masters back.
Now she owned
They
all her
don't have
shit.
to. They don't have to sell him back his masters though.
Again.
That's never part of a contract. That's why when what's his name, Ray Charles had done it in the 60s, that it was such a big deal because no artist before that ever owned their masters. The record label, it's always up to the record
And why
label
you
or
think that?
distributor to buy the masters back. They don't, to sell the masters back to the artist. They never have to sell if they don't want to.
Yeah. I think that I don't know.
If he got enough money to buy it.
I think after 30 years or whatever, I think in some contracts they're able to get the rights back to their music, or they could go back.
Yeah, you got this time limit,
or they could go back and re-record over the same music over again, and it'd be like the first damn time. But Pharaoh, like I say though, Drake should just take the L, right?
He already did.
No, he's still fighting.
No, I'm just he's taking the L. That's why he's fighting.
Okay. Yeah. Tim Dog, I'm gonna give you the final thoughts on your boy Drake.
That's light skin energy. That's what my daughter said.
My thing is just stop and keep it moving. You've been at the top all this time, and now you're about to ruin your reputation with this.
Yeah, fellas, King, you brought it up.
Listen, nobody's taking Drake seriously when it comes to music. They call him the pop of hip hop. So if you look at it for what it is, he
ego.
Kendrick Lamar is from the street, whatever they want to call it. Yeah. He has a different way he delivers music. Drake, take your L, take your ass on, get on your fucking whatever 737 with the double bedroom, and fly to another city and get your money. Shit,